Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. Luis Robert, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Man at second. Towards first, and that one handled. A flip to the pitcher covering. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Dominic Fletcher.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And a pitch.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cease, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And here it comes. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Man on second, 2 down. Popped up. Smith and Jigba gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Pittsburgh. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 2-2 on the way. Just off the outside part of the plate. Tying run and scoring position. You're in game one of this three-game set. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-1.
Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Brian Reynolds here. The wind of the pitch. And there's a base hit to the left. And that extends the inning.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Another look at this two-run homer for Pittsburgh. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at PNC Park, now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn. Cruz to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. That one ripped. Snags it on the run, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be, because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable, sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly.
The second baseman,
Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Two outs. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. That gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. Moncada tosses across to first. Play made. That ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Pirates 2 and the White Sox 1. And we're back. And now Luis Urias. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Back Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Ahmed Rosario getting ready to hit. And a 1-1. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a hit. Around third. He will score, and the White Sox tie it up. It's 2-2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Left-hand batter waits to the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for Chicago.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Luis Ariz stands in. Swung on, belted. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Coming home. In to score from first. It's 4-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next to hit, Luis Robert. That one missing inside.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home, fires it to the plate. He'll score. It's 5-2.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next for Chicago, Alex Verdugo. Here comes a pitch. That's towards center. Has this one sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The pitch. Runner takes off, and he can't make the play. Off balance speed, there's one, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 5 and the Pirates 2. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Corrals it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Right through there for a strike. The wind and the pitch.
Ball.
The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. The wind to kick the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Verdugo sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the fourth, and now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Grabs it on the run, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Luis Urias. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. Drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder.
And next to hit for the Sox, Dominic Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Two down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at PNC Park, bottom 4 at the plate. Ryan Reynolds. Good eye in that spot.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking for the K. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The catcher, Henry Davis.
2 outs, base is empty. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Verdugo ranging back. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 12th of the season. It's 6-3. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Johnson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Johan Oviedo.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Luis Arias steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Luis Arias.
Kicks and deals. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now here is Luis Robert. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Another 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Cruz whips it across, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. Two outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be number 19. On the corner for a strike. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's going to be Brian Hayes. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double. Here's Juan Soto. Here's a 1-1. And a good eye there. The 2-1. And a strike in there.
Well, really laboring here in the 5th. Next pitch is going to be number 100. Man, you got to think, this is probably his last inning if he can get through this thing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's in there.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force him out.
Michael Kopech on to pitch out of the pen here.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the 6th
Leading off
inning.
for the White
Here
Sox,
is Yoan
the
Moncada.
third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Right-handed reliever. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. Got him. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Out to short. Cruz on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Mejia.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. 2 down, nobody on. Center field. Sawinski settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the White Sox 6 and the Buccos 4. Back here in Pittsburgh. Now at the plate, Jack Sawinski.
The center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
The 1-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kicks and fires. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. Man at second. And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
At the belt and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Stepping in, Kanan Smith and Jigba. Here's a high chopper. Mejia gets it to first. That's the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and the score remains 6-4. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Luis Urias. And he deals. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Jose Hernandez getting loose out there. Contreras, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the pitch. In the air to left center, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up
Next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. high fly ball out into left center field. Sawinski under this one. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
So up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. Man at first, one away. In the air, center field. And there's a hit. The throw is wild and it gets away.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So first and second with one gone, and next to hit for the Sox, Luis Arias. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. Now a 3-run lead, 7-4.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One down. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 on, 1 out. That's hard hit on the line. Sawinski makes the grab, 2 away down.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex Verdugo.
So 2 down now, and here is Alex Verdugo.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 8-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Roansy Contreras.
Roansy Contreras.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. That one hammered center field. Back there. Forget it. He'll touch them all. His 11th of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 11-4.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Andrew Vaughn will hit next. 2 outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. 7th inning stretch time. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, number 19. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So a man aboard, and now Key Brian Hayes. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Man at second. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And another ball. The White Sox up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. And they'll do it again. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And a pitch. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is going to go. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 11-6. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark. And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 8th inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Mejia. Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the right side. Johnson slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Luis Urias steps to the plate for the White Sox. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. And the righty deals. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Ripped on a line, and that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Man on second, 2 down. Right side, Johnson sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. The White Sox leave 1, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski.
Out to short, Urias. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Henry.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Save that mid-90s fastball until the final pitch of the at-bat. So at the plate, he hadn't really had a good opportunity to time things up. By the time the pitch was recognized and the swing came through the zone, fastball was in the catcher's mitt.
And another ball. The White Sox leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 5. It's 11-6. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Here's a 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Up the middle. Cruz on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Alex Verdugo. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
On the ground, Johnson. On to first, and Verdugo is set down. And the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the White Sox 11 and the Pirates 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Kanan Smith-Njigba. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. 1-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Pirates batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Juan Soto now. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 33rd homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 11-8. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 11-9. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. The Pirates down to their final strike. Got him. And that'll do it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
11-9 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.